Hi guys, bear with me a minute. Probably the fucking laptop again. So I thought I'd do a little stream tonight. Oh, fuck off McAfee. Been one of those days guys. It really has. I went out for a while to a local park. Well, not a park, but bit of field kind of thing. I come home early because it was so bloody hot. I come indoors and I put my milk detector in the kitchen. I put my bag in the kitchen. I took my camera out. Not my camera. So I actually forgot to take the camera out today so I can film anything what I did do. Twice I've forgotten to take that out with me in 2 days. I had to come home for that one yesterday. And then today I went out and I've got to take it with me again. But lucky it's only like a 5-minute walk. So hey Roland, hey Paranormal Fan. Probably got a load of you know what's watching, but I don't give a shit. Actually, I'm going to moderate Paranormal Fan because you've been here quite a while now. So welcome to the moderators, Paranormal Fan. So I'll come home, I'll put my milk detector in the kitchen, I'll put my bag in the kitchen. I took my keys off, I took my phone out of my bag, I took out my little bus pass wallet thing out of my pocket as well, right? I grabbed my bottle of drink to come in here. I was desperately in need to go to the loo. For some reason, right, instead of bringing my keys in here, I put them up on top of the door latch. Well, it's not a door latch, it's like shelving just on top of the door here, right outside the bathroom door. So I put that on there with a bottle of drink. So later on, you know, I thought, well, I might go out later and do another little detective down at the local park. But I wanted that something to eat before I went. So I grabbed a little bit, whatever over money I had with me, yeah. And I thought, shit, where's my keys? I went and lost my keys, didn't I? I couldn't find them anywhere. I pulled all that stuff over there out of the way. Couldn't find them. I went in the kitchen, couldn't find them in the kitchen. I knew I went in the living room to get a clean t-shirt because my other one was like dripping wet. So I went and looked in the kitchen, looked in the living room, looked in the bathroom, still couldn't find them. I'm thinking, well, fuck yeah, I don't know what I've done with my keys. I thought, if I can't find my keys, there's no way I'm going to go out tomorrow or any other time until I find the keys. And I was really getting hungry. And like the cat was in and out. I was shouting at the cat, stop fucking running around there. And I was just about to give up. I'll come back out from the kitchen. I'm just coming in here. I went, and I found my keys on the fucking little shelf thing near the door outside the bathroom. Been one of those days, I tell you, man. Forgetting my camera, losing my keys. You know, my head hasn't been screwed on. But anyway, I've had this, like, I don't know how I'm going to put this actually. It's a bit weird. I noticed there's like general chat about strange feelings this week, yeah? Well, hello Albert, hello Charmy, hello Beth. At one time, right, I always used to hate going in any kind of woodland area, especially with like dense trees, you know, because sometimes you don't get the sunlight in there and it looks kind of dark and gloomy. Well, kind of like over time, got away from that fear, yeah. And I would go in there, you know, like at night time on my own, no fucking way. You know, but during the daytime, I'm still a bit kind of like nervous going in like a very thick, dense kind of like forest or woodland because you don't know what could be lurking there. Now, early in the week here, I was coming home from milk detecting, and I thought I'd check this other little place out. You know, it's still like a part of Mitcham Common, but I thought I'd just have a like little look around, you know, see if there's anything about. So I saw a pathway going down there, and I was sure there wasn't a pathway there last year, kind of thing. So I'm walking down, across the road, walk down this pathway, yeah, and you got like a little fork, one going to the left, one going straight up. So I thought if I go to the left, that's going to come up to the main road again. So I thought I'd go straight on. And as I was going straight on, I saw like one of these, I can't think what they're called now. It's one of those gadgets that if you put in the sunlight, it'll actually convert the sunlight into electricity, you know, because you've got like the cable going along. I thought that's a bit weird fucking sitting there. I thought, why is that sitting there? And I've turned to my right, there's some fucking guys camping, like, you know, in this wooded area. It wasn't just one or two like tents, there's like about 3 tents and loads of like bags of rubbish and everything there. I thought, fuck, I don't think I should be here. So that kind of creeped me out because, like, I thought, if there are people there, you know, no one knows where I am. You know, none of my family, not my neighbours, nothing, you know. I'll go out on my own and don't tell anyone where I'm going. So I'm thinking, oh, shit. So I turned around and I walked out here. But over the last couple of days when I've been going out, I've been going into like more wooded areas, you know, more enclosed. Some parts you can't, you know, the sunlight's not coming through properly because, like, you know, all the trees and all the leaves and all that kind of stuff, yeah. And I've kind of like not been scared or anything, but just kind of like had strange feelings as if like something or someone is watching me, following me, you know, wondering what the hell I'm doing. Now, I don't care what people say here, but I think most of the woodlands throughout the whole of the UK, in America, you know, the whole world can be very haunted or active or has some kind of spiritual presence in them. Because I say this right, because couple of reasons. When I've been down Jordan's Wood and I've done an investigation with Aaron and Warren, we've caught apparitions, moving apparitions on video, yeah. And I'm thinking, like, you know, if you got spirits, you know, in the woodlands and that area, what's the possibility that, you know, any common, any parkland, any forestry, any wooded area could also have that spiritual kind of like presence around it? Because you know, hundreds of years ago, you know, we weren't as populated here as we are now, but we're still populated. And like tribes, full tribes, you know, like the Romans came over, the Saxons, the Normans, you know, we fought the Welsh, the Scottish and everything, you know, kind of thing. We've had major battles over here, just like you over there in America, I suppose, and any other country. And like the one in Jordan's Wood looked like a little kind of stocky kind of person. And to me, looking at video a few times, it looks like probably maybe like a Celtic or something like that, because like one of them actually had like a hooded kind of like cow thing on her, on him, and the other one was like possibly just someone that lived in a wooded area, you know, English, not Norman or Saxon or Roman, but you know, proper English person. And I'm thinking like, Ian, I'm thinking, you know, if we've caught apparitions in the woods at night time, what's the possibility of like, you know, I might catch a something during the daytime. Now, I can't remember what video it was, but I was out metal detecting. I think it was last week, or one of my videos last week. And I don't sometimes, you know, when I do a video, I don't bother watching it sometimes because I know what I've done. And I just like copy it to computer, save it as a single file because, like, you know, this camera, when I stop it, it actually like stops the video and it cuts the video. When I start, it starts like a new video file. So when I'm actually using this can actually, like, depends on how many digs I'm doing, yeah? This may save 10, 15, 20 video clips, yeah? And I've got to join them all together to upload them. Now, on one of my videos, I can't remember what one it was. I'll have to try and think what one it was actually. But for some reason, you know, I wanted to watch it, find out, you know, what I was doing and what I was doing wrong, you know, trying to find out a proper way of, like, you know, detecting what I'm supposed to be detecting. And as I'm watching the video, I've heard this Class A EVP come over. I can't remember what it said, but it said something, yeah. So the thing is, like, you know, I do believe that all this open space, you know, woods, forests, parks, commons, all hold some kind of like spiritual presence. Because like, if you know, from, I suppose, like, I'm not going to go all the way back to the fucking Stone Age, but say like, you know, BC, you know, AD, BC, you know, many hundreds of thousands of people must have died, yeah. And some of those people who died, their spirit might not have crossed over. They might just still be there, lingering. Now, I don't know who this spirit is. You know, I've just got an audio EVP. I'm going to try to remember where it was. I've got to go back on the videos. I think I actually time-stamped it on one of them, actually. Saying, like, clear EVP. So I'm going to try and go back to the videos and find out where I actually found that audio clip. And when I find that audio clip, I'm going to try and remember what area I was when I was doing metal detecting. Because what I want to do is go back and do some kind of like little daytime paranormal investigation, trying to get that voice again, trying to find out who he is, from what century he's from. Because he could be anything from, like, you know, recent, you know, 10, 20 years, or he could be someone from 100 years, 200 years, 500 years, even 1,000 years, you know, kind of thing. So I want to try to find out, you know, where I caught that EVP, and I'm going to try to suss out what common it was, and I want to go back to that common and try to find out if I can get any more kind of EVPs. Now, as I say, I don't normally watch my videos, but I have started watching them after that EVP. Like I've uploaded one yesterday, and I didn't even know you'd agree on that one. So is it just put, by pure chance that, possibly through the conditions, the weather conditions, if there was any kind of ley line, if that place was actually heavily fortified by someone in the past, against the Romans or Saxons or Vikings, that got killed there. I don't know. But sometimes it's kind of really creepy, being there on your own. And, you just get that weird feeling that, that little snap of the tree. What is that, You turn around thinking, is that someone following me? Is it some crazy nutter that's probably escaped from some kind of nearby mental hospital? Well, I don't think there's any mental hospitals over where I am. But, you might get some weird character, just wants to follow you around, and, he might jump out and pounce on you and slit your throat just for your, equipment so you can go and sell it for drugs or something. You just don't know what can happen. But I know that someone's been around there because, there are holes. And I know animals dig holes, but these are holes where people have been metal detecting before I have, And every time I've gone there, there's always fresh holes. So, unless I'm missing someone's either in there during the day, early daytime, or the day after, because I don't always go back to the same spot or same location the next day. I always try to change around different locations. Because yesterday I went to a new place yesterday, and it looks like a real big Victorian house, but it isn't. It's something that someone built that actually makes it looks like Victorian, but they're just all blocks of flats. So I actually went up there. So I thought, well, if I go out there, I might get something, might unearth some treasures with my metal detector. And as I got there, there's a guy in a vehicle. I think he was the groundsman. And I asked him if it was okay for me to metal detect. I said, is there anyone I can talk to? He goes, well, these are all private flats, kind of thing. He goes, I won't worry about it, just detect, if anyone comes out and just say, well, sorry, you didn't know, and you did try to get permission, and just move on. And I did actually detect that area, and all I kept finding was bloody tin cans, like Pepsi cans, soda cans, pull tab lids, bottle lids, bits of iron, bits of lead, it's just crap yesterday. So I went over to the place where I actually dumped a few days before. Well, I actually found 6 musket balls, 3 coins. It's also the place where I found those marbles and a few other bits and pieces. And, it's surprising that even though that you've done that area, right, if you go back, you're still finding things, because I found a few other extra things yesterday, which I should have found a few days ago, which I didn't. But when I'm in there, detecting with my metal detector, and I'm on my knee, my right knee, not my left knee, because my left knee gives me a lot of pain, as you know. I'm kind of digging away. As soon as you stop, you hear that snap of a twig. And I'm thinking, what the fuck's that? Now, there's supposed to be a saying about crows, blackbirds. They're supposed to be like a messenger for death or whatever, yeah. Now, the amount of bloody crows that I could hear yesterday, it weren't 1 or 2 or 3, it was hundreds. And they was all kind of behind me. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? I was just hoping it wasn't going to be like that movie, The Birds, the old, what's the name movie? Who wrote that movie? I can't remember who made the bloody movie now. But it's when all those kind of birds, attacked that little village. And I just didn't want to be attacked, by these birds. I'm thinking, please do not come down and attack me. I don't want to be bird meat, kind of thing. No, it sounds a bit stupid and crazy, but You know, I'm hearing these snaps in around me. I'm hearing all these crows crying away, and I'm thinking, am I going to be safe here? And I thought, yeah, I'll be all right. You know, I'm not far, too far from the road. Probably 5 minutes if I run it. If I can run it, 5 minutes. Walking distance, 10 minutes. And I'm kind of like trying to ignore the crows. I'm trying to ignore the actual like snaps in the trees, and I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, milk detecting, digging. I'm trying to find whatever I can find, and I'm sure I heard some voices. And at the time, I didn't have my audio. No, I didn't have this recording. I'd only record if I found something. If I'm going to do a live dig, but I'm definitely sure, 100%, I heard voices. And I'm turning around thinking, well, if someone's coming by, I'm going to have to stop and let them pass. And that's what I normally do is like, if someone's coming down the trail, I'll stop to let them go past. And I could hear these voices, but I couldn't find out where they're coming from. I'm not saying they're dead people, ghost spirits, but yesterday was kind of like really weird, creepy, And getting that EVP on that other video was even still creepy, because I know I've had EVPs, when I'm asking questions on a paranormal, doing a session, and you tend to get EVPs coming through, but it's kind of a little bit more creepy when you're not doing a paranormal, you're just out for the day, doing a bit of digging, doing milk detecting, and you hear voices coming through. And it's actually, sounds like it's actually kind of like questioning on what I'm doing. I think the EVP was something like what you're doing or what you're digging, something like that. Really weird. So yeah, sometimes I think it'd be really kind of uncomfortable, really eerie, and you get that really strange feeling that someone's watching you time to time. Oh, go away. You've been a pain in the ass all day. Look, don't lay down. Don't lay down. Lay down. I'm not picking you up your molten again. I picked you up the other day, and I had so much hair on me, I could have filled half my pillow with your hair. Go away. Bloody cat. Oh, it's been so bloody hot again, guys. It's not so much the feelings I've been getting. For the last 3 days, there's been people playing really loud music up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And, if I open the window now, you're going to hear the music and you're going to hear people singing. And it sounds like, not Mexican, more like Colombian, that kind of weird music. And, the other night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, someone's like banging away with fucking tom-toms, them tom-tom drums. Surprised no one's fucking complained about it yet. Now, I know people can like have a nice, especially when it's hot, have a barbecue, have a little pie, a little bit of a good time, but 3 times in a fucking row, fucking joke. Doing my head in, giving me headaches. And like, last couple of days, apart from only hearing this and weird feelings like I'm being watched, it's kind of like, apart from yesterday, last night's stream, it just feels like it's, how can I put it? I'm not me in some way. No, I'm not thinking straight. I'm not concentrating. I'm losing things left, right, and centre. I'm fucking hot as hell. When, like, you know, I hear someone talking, I'm getting like irate. I'm getting like, well, I wish I would shut the fuck up, you know. And like, I'm not normally like that. Kind of weird. You know, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. No, I don't think it's anything from the dolls that Rose sent me. I don't think, but they can, like, you know, spirits can manipulate you, I suppose, and like fuck you around and, you know, play with your mind, make you keep forgetting things, and just making you generally feel really weird. Or could it be the weather? You know, the weather's so hot, it's like making me kind of like exhausted, run down. I'm drinking so much bloody fluids. Yesterday, I felt like my goddamn stomach was going to explode because I drank so much fluid during the daytime yesterday. I was like that great big stomach cramp, and you think, oh my god! And I went to the bathroom, and I was in there, for, you know, a couple of minutes, fucking letting half the fluids out of my fucking body. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm like with spelling. Feelings, feelings, feelings. I spell it the way it's spelled. I don't give a fuck what people say. No, let's do this just to. There we go, Aaron. Satisfied. Refresh your screen. It's now FEELINGS. We're not all 100% perfect. As I said, like, you know, well, I haven't said it, but I was brought up in a way that we spell things the way we spell things, you know. I don't mind the thunder. It's the lightning I don't like. And the other day we were supposed to have a fucking thunderstorm lightning all day long, and it didn't happen. And that's what pissed me off. Like, the British weather can't get the fucking state, you know, facts right. So I could have gone out that whole day. But I didn't because I thought it was going to thunder and lightning. And around about 6 o'clock, I thought, fucking, I'm going to go out. And I was out for a couple of hours over a different park over near Streatham Railway. And, you know, I only found like an old £1 coin and a couple of little, you know, recent change. I found this great big fucking like iron, well, metal chain thing. This woman goes, "What's that?" So I don't know, it might be a dog lead or something. Unless someone's been fucking like brought over and changed down. And you know, I don't know. I said, well, it's going in the bin there anyway, so I don't need it. But it has been so fucking hot. You know, I went out today to a new place just down the road to me actually, and I didn't even know that there's a couple of little mini lakes there. And I went to check it out, and I thought, I'll take my milk detector. Not saying I'm going to find anything, which I didn't. All I found was like 4p, two pences. But you know, when I went down there, there's like a little footbridge, wooden footbridge you can cross over, unless you walk further down, and you can just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's not that big. It's probably like twice the length of this room, I suppose. maybe, no, actually I'll say about 6 times longer than this room. And what I've done is I put like a wooden bridge across, saving people had to keep going round. So they've like built a bridge. And I'm just walking around there detecting. And I've gone around across the bridge and turned to my right, and I'm walking down and yeah, the great big splash. So I think there's fish in there, unless it was like a bird diving under for something. I don't know, but I didn't see the bird come up, so I'm pretty sure there's fish there. And I didn't know that even was there until I looked on Google yesterday. So that's like, whoa, you know. And the thing is, with the little lake there, you've got all these fucking weeds there, so I won't be able to do any magnet fishing. And even if someone wanted to do normal fishing, it'd be difficult to do because of all the high weeds there. But you know, I did that for about an hour and a half, and I was just so fucking hot. I thought I was going to pass out one time, and you know, I just had to come back home. You know, I'd forgotten my camera anyway, so I couldn't record anything. And it wasn't worth me doing a video and only like putting a video up me finding 4p. So I kind of like just came home, sat around. No, actually, that was not yet. No, yeah, that's today, not yesterday. Today. So I kind of think right, it was today I went there. No, I didn't take the camera. Completely forgot about it. Come home, lost my bloody keys, but found them. Went out, got me dinner, ate my dinner. Then I decided, well, fuck it, I'm going to go down the park. Thinking like, you know, 7:30, all the kids will probably like be at home, you know, in bed, watching TV or something, yeah. But hey, was I wrong? Yeah, of course I was fucking wrong. There's about 25 people down there. There's about 10 of them playing football. I thought, shit, you know, and I couldn't do the part I wanted to do. So, and I don't know. I know in certain parts of America, the school's out at the moment, isn't it, apparently? But I don't know when school is out here in the UK. Because if I know, you know, the school's going to be out, I'm going to try and get some permissions at the schools and say, like, you know, look, you know, I ain't going to be interrupting the pupils because they won't be here. But if anyone is here, like, you know, really good teachers, because I know some of the teachers sometimes go back to the school, even when the school's out, you know, to like catch up with their kind of like work themselves. You know, it'd be cool to do some schools actually. Just think of all the coins that people like have dropped over there. I was watching a guy in America today actually, and he did the park, and he found quite a bit in the park. In fact, he actually found a few silver dimes. Lucky bugger. So I can't stop drinking. Like my throat keeps getting like really sore. My voice doesn't sound like my normal voice. The whole of my neck is like sweaty. Now I can't open the window because the fucking racket outside is going to do my head in. Yeah, that's an idea. Hey Hyde, how's it going? If anyone sees Vicky, yeah, I still need to contact me so I can send out her what's her name? Hey Jamie, I'm glad you're on here. Yeah, I was going to try to contact you. Tomorrow, I might be going over to Old Coulsdon over at the Common because I found that where Old Coulsdon is, there's like some commons over there. So I'm thinking of going over there tomorrow, but I don't know what time yet. And I've got to find Coulsdon Common, and I'll probably go over. Well, I don't know where the bus stop actually is. Hang on, what bus stop's that one? Yeah, I'll be getting the. Oh no, that's the wrong bus. 404 466. Where's the? I need the 463. 466. 404 404. Oh fuck! I might not be able to go after all. 404 404 404. Shit. No, I'm not gonna go now. So I've got to get a bus to Old Coulsdon. I can't find the bus stop for the 463. So unless I can find that, I might not be able to go. Because I was looking on there, yeah, and you got like quite a bit of like land there. You've got Gunnery Common, you've got Coulsdon Common, which looks pretty good. You've got Happy Valley. Now that could be a possibility. I don't know, and you got like Gunnery Aerodrome. I don't know how to get there by fucking what's the name? So that's Coulsdon. I've got to go Old Coulsdon, I think. So I'll probably have to go to Old Coulsdon and then get another bus. Thinking it might be one bus, but it isn't. How the hell do I get there? Yeah, mate. Google map. Right. I display again. COUL. COUL. SEON. Old Coulsdon. Right, Old Coulsdon. Right, Coulsdon Common. Directions. So why isn't it telling me the 463 route? Hour and 12 minutes. 60 to Old Coulsdon. The Crossways, Coulsdon Common. Fucking, I ain't gonna walk to the Crossways and walk 18 minutes. Fuck that. There should be not 463 route. I want to go there because like the common looks really cool. Four, six, three. Oops. route. Nope, not going to do it. I think I'm going to have to get a 60 to Old Coulsdon. And walk like 20 minutes. What does this Central Explorer do? So I'll have to get like a 60, then get a 264. And it's fucking times. I don't know times. Don't know. Well, I can get a 60 just up the road from me. So I don't need to get 264. I can get a bus all the way up to Coulsdon, which is that's Coulsdon. Coulsdon. And let me screen share this. Screen share. So I'll get a bus to Old Coulsdon, which is there. Let's do. So you've got Coulsdon Common there. But I don't know if the 60 goes that far down though. So you've got Coulsdon there. And I'm just wondering that might be where the bus stops. Let's do. So I can get a 60. Coulsdon South. So that's Streatham to Coulsdon. Then I need to get Coulsdon. I think I'm going to need 2 buses actually. One to Coulsdon. And then the bus down to Old Coulsdon. So that's where the common is. So let's do Coulsdon, 466. So from so I'm going to have to walk all the way up to there. Let me get that bus, I suppose. So I was also thinking of going to the Downs. That could be interesting. That might be quite interesting to do the Downs. See, there's farms down there. I might be able to find out where the farmer is and get permission to do on the farmland. What the hell's that? Unusual stone. I bet a few people have been around there and dropped a few coins. Oh, look at that tree. That looks weird, don't it? Looks like a bog-eyed fucking lion or something. Man, I bet that's going to be fucking full of shit up there. Public by the way, there's going to be horseshoes that have been thrown. Public by the way, Coulsdon Common. Public by the way, Dean Hill. I've heard about Dean Hill. Where's Dean Hill, I wonder? I wonder that's near go back. See, all these cross paths here are supposed to be like pathways that our ancestors have probably used, like, you know, the Romans, Brits. You know, you've got the normal road kind of thing there, which is like a dirt road. And you've got all this land. Happy Valley. I'd love to go down there, man. So one thing, I ain't going to need 4 drinks. I'm going to need to take about fucking 15 drinks for me to go down there. Especially if it's going to be bloody boiling hot. So I don't know if I'm going to go down there tomorrow now. I'm going to have to, like, try to research a little bit more, find out how to get there. See if Coulsdon's there. You know, even if I just went to the Downs, that's not far a walk. Get to Coulsdon, follow the road down. I suppose the bus may go to Coulsdon South. Let's have a look. Coulsdon Station. Yeah. So I can get a bus down to Coulsdon South Station, and then I can go to the Downs from there. And if I fucking walked all the way down there, I'll go down the Downs and down to Happy Valley. But I think I might hit the Downs first. And if I don't get much tomorrow, if I go tomorrow, I might try to go to Coulsdon Common. No, this is all going to be fucking farmland, man. If this is all farmland, I'm going to try to get permission to go down there. Because if that is farmland, that's the nearest farmlands that I've got near me. But I don't mind a 463 because that can give me a bit of I know this 463 will probably take longer. It's probably going all around the back way, but at least that way I can keep an eye out for other locations. I could do milk detecting in the future. I'm still waiting on that guy to find out if I can get permission from where I do that magnet fishing on that particular common. He said ring him this week, which I did do, and he reckons he didn't have a chance to do it, and I've got to ring him next week now. Good night, Claire. If that's farmland, I'm going to try and get permission because, like farmland's more possibility that you're going to find Roman, Saxon, and possibly Norman kind of stuff on farms. Some farms might not have shit on it. It's just like going down here and trying it out. It's like the place I'm doing now. All I'm finding at the moment, which I'm still happy about, is like the old King George coins. Might find like a Victoria coin, but been more George coins, which have been okay. No musket balls and stuff like that. But on farmland, you will find a lot more stuff on there. So if I go there tomorrow or today, because it's now Sunday now, I might try and go down to the Downs, see how that works out, and then later I'll go back that way a couple of weeks' time and try to help see if I can find a farmhouse and ask if I can get permission to do his farmland. If anyone else hasn't already got permission, but I'm pretty sure there are other people getting down there doing permissions. But if they say yeah, great. If they say no, because someone else is doing it, I'm gonna say to them, well, if you see them, can you give them my information? Maybe we can both do it, share it. Well, Sunday, yeah, but I said if I go today, Sunday, there is another place I can go local. There's a couple of places I can go local again, actually. And I could wait until Monday and go down there Monday, because then that way, if I do manage to get down more towards the farmland, I'm pretty sure you might have more of a chance of seeing the farmer around. Now, I don't know what months of the year they start cultivating and going around with their tractors and digging up the earth. I suppose it's all different times of the year. Hello, Monty. I'm just about going to go. Who's that? Hello, Seif. Mr. Seif. Destruct. Can't even read it, my eyes are so blurry. Yeah, I've got me magnet fishing and milk detecting channel, which I put videos up. Just staying today, you know, since I've been doing milk detecting this week, it's been really weird, you know. Keep getting that weird feeling, you know, like if someone's watching you. You know, those bloody crows, there must be hundreds of crows crowing away, and like it's kind of spooky, you know, hearing them chirping away. And like you're hearing like those little snaps in the trees, you know, or you know, the twigs. It could just be like rabbits, you know, kind of thing. Foxes. But I ain't even seen any rabbits in that area, to be honest with you. One other location I went to, I was well, when was it? On the way home yesterday, I had to cut across Mitcham Common, and there's fucking load of rabbits hopping around. But the place I went to is near the gun site, and I tried looking around for that. And like there are, you know, I've got a lot of targets I was hitting, but you know, they're all too deep and they're bloody big. You know, I don't know what's. It's probably just like still from the old gunnery site, you know, because like they actually demolished that gunnery site in the 60s because like a lot of people were getting pissed because like they was using it as like a dump ground. So the council decided to demolish the actual gunnery site and then hand over the common to the local Conservative committee, and they just put it back as like a common. So I think what it used to be a common at one time, and then like they built the gunnery because the German coming over and like bombing us left, right, and centre, and then like that was up for about till the early 1960s. A lot of people had to be evacuated when they built up the gunnery, apparently. And then a lot more people got evicted when they was, you know, doing the demolition of it. And so the last, like, 1960, the last, like, 60-odd years, it's just been like a common. And I know that other people are going over there milk detecting because I've seen holes dug and they've not covered the holes up again properly. And no way is it animals because, like, it's practically like when I went there yesterday, you know, I was getting a target practically next to the target that had already been hit. And it's probably something that he didn't want, you know, he just like discarded it. Didn't take it home or didn't, you know, dispose of it in a bin or anything like that. He's just like, don't go and think, no, fuck that, and threw it back. Man, I can still hear them fucking screaming their heads off outside, singing to their fucking like Colombian or Aztecian music. I'm going to open the window. You listening in here? Yeah, let me put the other microphone on. One, two. Right, that's working, I think. Let's see why it's working. I'm going to open the window. You listening in here? No, let me just see if our microphone was working. One, two. Right, you listen, yeah? I may take the day off today, not go at all. My knee's been playing up a lot today. Let me just see Right, I'm going to shut for a few minutes, yeah? You listen. I'm going to stop the chair from squeaking. Let me stop the music for a second. Can you hear it? Type in if you can hear. Yes or no. 3 fucking nights of this shit. Fuck off. I ain't watching, no. How can I be watching and looking at the camera? I don't even know where it is. It's over that way, which I can't see. I think they're in the garden, more at the back of the garden. 3 fucking nights of this shit. Last night, about 2:30, someone started blaring music out and playing fucking tom-toms. But my God, don't they have consideration for people, who work different times of the daytime, needs to sleep at night, young kids need to sleep as well. They don't give a fuck. I can understand them having a good time, but 3 times in a week, 3 fucking continuous nights. I wonder how much alcohol they're consuming. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to not worry about the weird eeriness feelings if I want to get out and try to find that nice piece of Roman coinage. Someone said to me, "What do you do if you find silver or Roman gold coins?" I said, "Well, I'll keep them, of course." "Well, wouldn't you sell them?" "Well, no. I'd keep them for a good amount of time anyway. If I found 2 or 3 gold coins, then I might consider selling one later, but depending on what the value is, Because I don't know what kind of purity, carat-wise, the gold was in the Roman times. I think it's quite high quality, like 18 carat, something like that. So it must be worth a fair amount, but they'd probably be classed as scrap gold, unless you've got a coin collector who's willing to pay quite a good amount of cash for it, you know. I can't listen to that shit anymore. Fucking thing waiting. I'll show you that. Shut the fuck up earlier. And I turned the music on, didn't I? Higher. I can't even see where they are. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show off, guys. I only wanted to do a little stream just to give you my feelings of this week. Maybe the reason it could be also like, you know, the reason why I've not been interested in doing the panel, because I just been too hot, too exhausted. The weather's definitely like affected me in some way. You know what? I made a cup of coffee earlier, yeah, and I thought the milk had gone bad because like it'd all gone kind of really weird, and I wasn't going to drink that. So I thought maybe it's just why I didn't wash the cup out properly. So I threw the coffee away, washed the cup out again, made another coffee, and it wasn't too bad that time. It was more like normal cup of coffee. No, fear stuff. It ain't fear. It's just like, you know, you get that strange, weird sensation that, you know, when you're alone in the woods or on a common and there's no one around, you feel like you're not alone kind of thing, you know. Feels like someone's like behind you watching you, you know, staring at you. And you know that someone or something's there, but you can't fathom out, you know, who or what it is. Because I heard voices and I turned around and there ain't no fucking one around. And they said like earlier in the week I got an EVP, as if it was questioning on what I was doing, like what you're doing or what you're digging or something like that. What's this movie? This Is the End, a political comedy starring Seth Rogen and James Franco. An A-list celebrity party at James Franco's house is disturbed by the end of the world. I've got so much shit on TV nowadays. Oh, I'm gonna go. I love this movie. Silence of the Lambs. That crazy ass guy who dresses up. She asked like, what's his name? Psycho Hannibal Lecter. For the information on who is like, you know, killing these women or whatever. You remember that guy, not Hannibal Lecter, but the one who's like kidnapping these women, and he's actually killing them for their skin, and like he's making like clothes out of it or whatever, yeah. And this has been on for how long? 10 past. Been on 20 minutes. So I'm going to go, and I'll catch you later, guys. I'll probably be on Monday or Tuesday. All right, catch you later. Bye.